Hello everyone, my name is Harshada and welcome to my channel Loft Academia. Today we will be discussing IMO International Mathematics Olympiad Class 4, Chapter 6 Data Handling. Various topics which will be covered as a part of this chapter are as answer the questions using information in pictograph or picture graph. Answer the question using given bar graphs. Okay, so there will be either pictograph or picture graph or bar graphs, and basis that we need to answer the questions which are related to them. So let us get started with the chapter. Mathematical reasoning. Directions 1 to 3. The given pictograph shows the number of cookies eaten by Kritika in 5 days. Okay, how many cookies she has eaten. Study the pictograph carefully and answer the following questions. The first thing which I do in these kind of questions is to resolve this pictograph, which means ये check करना है ये exactly है क्या. Okay, so these are cookies eaten by Kritika over 5 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so you can see a picture which is given. So like a shell has been given 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, there are 6 such pictures, but each one of them represents 5 cookies, right, which is given at the end of the table. So this particular information is very important. What is given? It says that each this figure of the shell, okay, represents 5 cookies. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. So each is 5, so 6 is 6 multiplied by 5, which is 30 cookies. 1 2 3 3 multiplied by 5, 15 cookies. 1 2 3 4 5 5 multiplied by 5, this is 25 cookies. 1 2 3 4 4 multiplied by 5, this is 20 cookies. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 6 multiplied by 5, which is 30, same as Monday. Okay, so the first thing which I do in these kind of questions is I resolve them. Okay, इनका numbers मैं निकाल लेती हूँ. So what are these numbers? These are number of cookies eaten by Kritika on these days. Okay, that is what this particular pictograph says. So let us look at the questions which are given. On which day, on which 2 days, Kritika ate equal number of cookies. So which I mentioned as well while solving this, it was Monday and Friday. She ate 30 cookies. Okay, so Monday and Friday is option D. How many cookies Kritika ate on Wednesday? On Wednesday, she ate 25 cookies, which is option C. Okay, then next question, how many less cookies Kritika ate on Tuesday than on Friday? ये जब questions आते हैं, the thing what we have to do is Tuesday को कितने cookies थे, Friday को कितने cookies थे, and let's do the subtraction. Okay, so Tuesday it was 15 and Friday it is 30. So it is 30 minus 15, which is 15. So she ate 15 less cookies on Tuesday than on Friday. So that is option C. Directions 4 to 5. The following table shows the number of bulbs sold by 4 factories over a period of 4 months. May, June, July, August. Okay, so there are 4 factories, factory U, V, W and X. Now this is a table which gives various information, which that is number of bulbs which are sold by each one of them on various months. Alright, so now let us look at the question. How many bulbs did factory you sell in these 4 months? Okay, so factory U, how many bulbs did factory U sell in these months? So which means we have to add them. In सबका total निकालना है. So let me do that. So adding these numbers, I get 7,831, which is option A. Next question, question number 5. How many more bulbs did factory V sell than factory W in May and June together? Okay, so what is needed over here is, first you have to check how many bulbs have been made by factory V in May and June. Okay, so which is May and June. First is this addition, then the next one is for factory W in May and June. Do this addition, and once these two additions are done, do a subtraction. Okay, so let me do that. So resolving these two, that is adding these two, I get it as 3647. Okay, and adding these two, I get as 2217. So when I do subtraction over here, I get answer as 1430, which is option C. Next question, question number 6. Find the number of bulbs factory X and factory W sold in these 4 months altogether. Okay, so factory X and factory W. What is the total number of bulbs sold in 4 months? So the first thing is to do this addition, and the second one is to do the addition of factory X. So factory, and then finally adding those two sums as well, that will give the final answer. So let me do that. Doing the necessary calculation. So factory W, total number of bulbs is coming to 5318, and for factory X the total number is coming to 4406, and that added to this particular total, the final total I'm getting is 9724, which is option D. Direction 7 to 9. The given bar graph shows the expenditure of 5 children in a week. Study the graph carefully and answer the following questions. Okay, so this bar graph is for 5 kids: Neha, Anu, Gaurav, Harish, and Vartika. So expenditures in a week, कितने पैसे खर्च कर रहे हैं? Neha is doing 30 rupees, so I will write 30. This is for ease so that I can solve the questions quite quickly. Anu 50. Okay, how much Gaurav has spent? It is 20, right? Okay, same for Harish, and सबसे ज़्यादा is Vatika, which is 60 rupees. So after I have resolved this, after I have putting all the data on this bar graph, now I will start answering the questions. Question number 7. Who spends the maximum amount? सबसे ज़्यादा वर्तिका का था. Okay, which is option B, and which can be actually figured out by the height of the graph. सबसे ज़्यादा height जिस graph का है, that person is spending more, right? So that is Vartika. How much money all the 5 children spend in the week? So what I should be doing is adding all these numbers. So 30 plus 50 80, 80 plus 20 100, 100 plus 20 120, and plus 60 is 180. So that is option B, 180 rupees. How much less money did Harish spend than remaining four children altogether? Okay, so 180 everyone has spent. How much Harish has spent? 20 rupees. How much less money did Harish spend than remaining four children? So it is 160 minus 20, which is 140. Okay, so rest of the four children have spent 160 rupees, right? So we have to do is 160 minus what Harish has spent. So 160 minus 20 is 140, which is option A. Directions 10 to 12. The given bar graph shows the types of sports people like. Study the graph carefully and answer the following questions. First, I will study this graph. Type Types of sports: basketball, cycling, swimming, jogging, badminton. Number of people. So this particular graph is about, you know, types of sports people like, right? So that's why you will have number of people over here. So let us resolve this. If I have to see how many people are liking basketball, then I get it as 17 because it's between 16 and 18, which is 17. So 17 people like basketball. Cycling is exactly 12 people. Swimming is 20. Okay, and jogging is 5, and this badminton is 22. Okay, so first I will resolve these, numbers. I will put these numbers on this particular bar graph. Okay, so which are nothing but types of sports people like, or number of people liking each sport. Question number 10. Dash more people like swimming than basketball. So swimming is 20 and basketball is 17. So we have to do 20 minus 17, which is 3. 3 more people like swimming than basketball, which is option B. 7 less people prefer jogging than dash. So jogging is 5. Okay, and plus 7 is 12. Okay, so which means 7 less people prefer jogging than cycling. Okay, so that is why option C is the answer. Next question, question number 12. The total number of people who like swimming and dash is 42. So swimming is 20. Okay, so 42 minus 20 is 22. And for 22 in this particular graph, it is badminton. Okay, so badminton should be answer to this question. The total number of people who like swimming and badminton is 42. So that is why option D is the answer. Direction 13 to 15. The given graph shows the choice of ice cream of students of class 4. Study the graph and answer the following questions. Number of students, what all they like? You know, 15 students like vanilla. So I will write 15 over here. Vanilla ice cream. How many students like butterscotch? 25. How many like strawberry? It is 10. Okay, and how many like chocolate? It is 30. Then mango is same as vanilla, right? Which is 50. After resolving this bar graph, I will go ahead and resolve these questions. Okay, so let me do that. Question number 13. How many students chose chocolate flavor? Okay, so how many students chose chocolate? It was 13 on that particular bar graph, which is option B. What ice cream flavor is liked by 25 students? It is butterscotch. Okay, on that tower, it is butterscotch, which is option D. How many students like vanilla and mango ice cream together? So, vanilla and mango, 15 plus 15, it is 30, which is option B. Moving on to the next question. Direction for 16 to 19. The given bar graph shows Ravi's savings from January to May. January, February, March, April, May. Okay. Study the graph and answer the following questions. So let me first study this graph. In January, Ravi's savings was 2000 rupees. February is not given. March is little less than that, which is 1500. April is 4000, and then May is 4500. So these are savings for various months. So now let us look at the questions. Question number 16. How much more did Ravi saved in April than in March? So how much more he saved? That is 4000 minus 1500. Okay. So which is 2500, which is option A. If Ravi saved a total of 15,000 from January to May, then how much did he save in February? Okay, so the total for all these months is given as 15,000. So what is expected to be done is find the total of January, April, May. Whatever is that total, that has to be subtracted from 15,000, and that will be the answer for February. So let's do that. Doing the total, I get it as 12,000. Okay, so 15,000 minus 12,000, which is 3,000, should be the amount of money saved in February by Ravi. So, which is option C. In which month did Ravi saved thrice the amount of money saved in March? In March, he saved 1,500. Okay, so thrice of that amount is 4,500, which he saved in the month of May. If Ravi spent one fifth of the amount of money he saved in April, okay, so in April he saved 4,000 rupees, one fifth of 4,000 is 4,000 divide by 5, right, or multiply by 1 upon 5, which is equal to 800. So that is 800. So उसने खर्च कितने किए? 800, but उसकी savings कितनी है? 4,000, right? Then how much money he earned in that month? उसके पास 4,000 plus 800 जो उसने स्पेंड किया, सेव किया 4,000, स्पेंड किया 800. So 4,000 plus 800 should be earned by him, right? तभी तो वो 4,000 सेव कर सकता है और 800 स्पेंड कर सकता है. Okay, so he must have earned in that month 4,800, which is option C. Direction 20 to 22. The given graph shows the number of printers sold by Priyansh Computer Mart over 5 months. Study the graph and answer the following questions. Okay, so number of printers sold by Priyansh Computer Mart over 5 months, which is January, February, March, April, and May. So, first I'm going to study this graph. So, in January, they sold 18 units. Okay, so which means 18 printers were sold in that particular month. Then in February it is 20. Let me draw a line. So this is 24. Okay. And in March, let me draw a line. This is 16. And in April, if I draw a line, this is 20. And for May, if I draw a line, this is 12. So what I have done is I have first solved this particular graph in order to get the different numbers. So these are number of printers sold in various months. Solving the questions which are associated with this question. In which month was there the maximum number of printers sold? So सबसे highest graph कौन सा है? That is in the month of February. 24 printers. If each printer cost 250 rupees, then how much less amount did Priyansh Computer Mart collect in May than in April? Okay, so in order to solve this question, what I'm going to do is first I will find out how much Priyansh Computer collected in May, how much Priyansh Computer collected in April, and then find the difference between them to get the answer. So let me do that. So doing the necessary calculations, I did 250 multiplied by 20 minus 250 multiplied by 12 equal to 5000 minus 3000, which is 2000, which is option A. Or the other way of doing this is just find the difference between number of printers collected in May and April. That is 20 minus 12, that is 8. And multiply that by 250. You will get same answer, which is 2000. Next question. Question number 22. What was the total sale of printers for Priyansh Computer Mart during the 5 months? Okay, so what is expected over here is to do the total of all the printer pieces which were sold in all 5 months. Okay, so let me do that. So doing the total, I get it as 90. So the total sale of printers for Priyansh Computer is option A, 90. Direction for 25, 23 to 25. The given graph shows the number of visitors visit to a museum on 5 consecutive days. Consecutive matlab लगातार. Okay, in November. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they have given one more day, that is Saturday. So basically they have given you for 6 consecutive days, but over here it is written as 5. Okay, study the graph and answer the following questions. Alright, so first I'm going to study this graph. On Monday there were 300 visitors. Tuesday 500 visitors. Wednesday 600 visitors, and this is same as 500. Thursday is 500 visitors, and this one is 200 visitors on Friday. And Saturday, let me see, this looks like 700 visitors. Okay, so Saturday is 700. um Now let us solve the questions on this. Looking at the questions, on which day 300 more visitors visited than on Monday? So on Monday there were 300 visitors, and 300 plus 300 is 600. So 600 कौन से दिन में थे? Wednesday. So which is option D. How many total visitors visited on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday altogether? So Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday is 500, Thursday is 500, so that makes it 1000. And Friday, which is 200, so 1200, which is option B. How many less visitors visited on Wednesday than on Saturday? Okay, so Wednesday it is 600 and on Saturday is 700. So 700 minus 600, which is 100. That is option A. And that is the answer to this question. Next section, Achievers section, also known as HOTS. Question number 26. The given pictograph shows the number of seashells collected by 5 friends. Study the graph carefully and answer the following questions. Solving this pictograph. Seashells collected. Tarun, there are how many candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 candles, but each candle represents 4 seashells. So 5 fours are, that is 20. Kavya collected 3 fours are, that is 12 seashells. Kunal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fours are, that is 24. Aman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fours are, that is 20. Okay, so these are number of seashells collected by Tarun, Kavya, Kunal, Aman. Anya is not given. So let's see. Let us look at the question. If total number of seashells collected is 92, then how many seashells were collected by Anya? Okay, so 92 is the total given. Anya ने कितना collect किया ये देखना है. For that we have to first add how much Tarun, Kavya, Kunal, Aman have collected together. और जो भी number आएगा 92 minus that sum will be the number of seashells collected by Anya. So let's do that. Resolving the same, I get as 76 for 4 children. For Anya, if I have to find out, I will do 92 minus 76, which is 16. Okay, so the first one is 16. So it will be either option C or option D. Now let me look at second question. What fraction of total seashells were collected by Kavya? So Kavya collected 12, right? So 12 upon 92, because total number of seashells is 92. So 12 upon 92 is what we need to find out, right? So let me check what all, how I can reduce this further. Okay, just 3 upon 23, which is option C. 16 is the answer for first one, and for this one it is 3 upon 23. Okay, so which is option C. Next question, question number 27. The given graph shows the number of visitors visited the zoo during a 4-month period. September, October, November, December. Adults are in amber and children are in green color. Okay, all right. In which month is there 1 upon 5 times as many visitors as in September? Okay, so let us first resolve number of visitors for all of them. Okay, so for September, if we closely look, for September it is, because this is between 200 and 300, right? And if we look at, there are how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are actually 5 partitions. So which means every line represents 20. Okay, for the difference of 100 between them. Now difference कितना है? 200 और 100 में 100 का, 300 200 में भी 100 का, यहाँ पे भी 100, यहाँ पे भी 100, यहाँ पे भी 100. Now how many partitions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 partitions are there, right? So 100 upon 5, that is 20. Every line is equal to 20. Okay, 20 visitors. So यहाँ पे adult कितने हैं? 220, 240. So this is 240. और children कितने हैं? 320, 340, and this is 360. Okay, so this is 360. So that's how we need to resolve for rest of them. अभी October देखते हैं. October is just about 100, so this is 120. Every single line is equal to 20 visitors, right? Now this one is October. Children are 180. Okay, so this is 180. November is touching 300, so this is 300. And for children, it is just about 400, just above 400, which is 420. For December, it is 400 for adults, and for children, it is 500. Okay, now the question says, in which month is there 1 upon 5 times as many visitors in September? Times है मतलब multiplication करना है, right? So September में कितना count है? It is 240 plus 360. So that first we should be adding. So that is 600. So 1 upon 5 times of 600. 1 upon 5 times of 600. Okay, this is a mixed fraction. This should be resolved. So 5 ones are 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So this is 6 upon 5 multiply by 600. Right? So now if I cut this 600 divided by 5, it will be 120. Right? So 6 multiplied by 120, it is same as 720. Right? So 720 is the answer. Now we have to check which other month is 720. If we look at October, the total is 120 plus 180, right? So that makes it to 300. So I'm writing total for all of them. So this becomes 600. This becomes 300. यहाँ पे total कितना है? 720. And that should be our answer, right? November, 720. So it should be option B. For December, it is 900. Okay. So B is the answer to this question. Next question, question number 28. The given table shows the number of people who joined a basketball club in 2018 and 2019. Number of people, right? Men, women, boys, and girls. Years 2018 and 2019. And these are the numbers. Okay. What was the difference in number of females who joined the basketball club in 2018 and 2019? Okay. So females में women आएंगे and girls भी आएंगे, right? So you have to find the difference, okay, in 2018 and 2019. So first we should add these two and these two and do the necessary subtraction to find out the number. So let's do that. Resolving the same, I get the total number of female in 2018, female as women and girls together, as 7214, and 2019 में number of females are, adding this and this, is 8215. So minus, when I do 7214, I get it as 1001. So basically the difference of females who joined basketball club in 2018 and 19 is 1001, which is option C. Next question, question number 29. The given graph shows the sales of a shop from Monday to Friday. Okay, if sales made on Saturday was 1/3 times the total sales made on Thursday and Friday together, then how much sales was made on Saturday? Okay, so let us first put values in this particular graph. If you look at the difference between two, The difference between these two is 500. Here is 500. Is it? This is also 500, 500, and 500. Okay. And now how many portions are there? 1 and 2. So which means 500 upon 2, 250. Every line is 250. Okay. So that is 500 upon 2. Every line is 250. So Monday is 1500 plus 250, which is 1750. Tuesday is 1500. Wednesday is, if you look at, the same as 2500, right? Okay. And Thursday is same 1500, and Friday is again 2500. Okay. If the sales made on Saturday, you have not been given Saturday, was 1 3 upon 4th, sometimes the total sales made on Thursday and Friday together. So Thursday and Friday together, what is the total? It is nothing but 4000. Okay. So 1 3 upon 4 times of 4000, which is 4 ones are 4 plus 3 7. So I'm changing this mixed fraction. Okay. And this is what I get. So this is 1000, and that is equal to 7000. So then how much sale was made on Saturday? On Saturday, the sale made was 7000 rupees, which is option D. Moving on to the next question, which is the last question of this section and of the chapter as well. The given bar graph shows the savings in rupees of 5 children: Suhana, Anshu, Mohit, Rizwan, and Anjali. Okay, so first I'm going to solve this graph. So if you look at Anjali and Suhana, they both are having the same saving of 150 rupees. Okay, right? And Anshu is 100 rupees. Anshu has saved 100 rupees. For Mohit, he has saved 200 rupees, and Rizwan 350 rupees. Okay, so after solving this graph, I will solve the question. The question says Rizwan needs to save another dash so that he has twice as much money as Mohit. So how much Mohit has? Mohit has 200 rupees. So twice of 200 is 400. And what is the difference between Rizwan and what is the difference between money saved by Rizwan and double the money of Mohit? Okay, that is 400 minus 350, which is 50. So Rizwan needs to save 50 rupees more. अगर उसने और 50 रुपीज सेव किया तो उसका 400 रुपीज हो जाएगा, which is twice as much money as Mohit. So Mohit के पास जो 200 रुपीज है उसका twice is 400. ये दोनों equal हो जाएंगे. So answer to this question is option A, 50 rupees. So with this we completed our chapter. Going to the table of content, I'm going to put a tick mark on chapter 6 data handling, that yes, this has been completed as well. Thank you so much for watching my video till this point in time. Please show your love and support with your subscription to my channel Loft Academia, and stay blessed and stay safe. Bye bye.